We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Weaver is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Honus Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Honus Wagner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 1 for 2. The 2-0. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lee is there, 1 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Stargell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Two and one.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So digging in now, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes in with an average of .265, 1 home run and 5 driven in. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Here's the 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Luis.
Up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Gonzalez is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
A 3-0, lifted in the air out to left. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Archer comes set. Here it comes. Finley is off of first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Kendall. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Up next for the Buccos, Bill Mazeroski took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to Mazeroski. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Fouled off. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vogt's got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, reined in, and there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Settling in now, Christian Walker comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Now a hard liner. Foul. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Archer steps into his windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Swing and a ground ball for Mazeroski at second. He's got it. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball that's outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. And with 1 away, today of course Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Back to the top of the order now, and here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Wagner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball that time.
Wagner, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Ready now, Brian Reynolds. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch on its way. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2-0.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a dive, but he's back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batter, right fielder, Dave Parker.
Standing in, Dave Parker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
And that misses 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch of the at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parker is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Luke Weaver. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. That evens it up 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Heading out towards shallow right. Parker's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steve Finley.
Into the box, Steve Finley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Can't sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1. Archer's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now here's a swing by Stargell, and he gets a lot of this pitch out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Kendall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ahmed ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now back, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
So coming to the plate, Bill Mazeroski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Michael Lee. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lee, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball in there, 3-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering on its way. Eduardo Escobar stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 strike now from Archer.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
In now, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vogt is below the Mendoza line, a batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now back.
At the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 3-0 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Stephen Brault.
Steve Finley will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
And before a first pitch to the plate, a move to first. And the runner back safely. Standing in now, Nick Ahmed.
Nope,
and he lays off there 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Colin Moran.
First delivery to him on the way. Colin Moran is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Moran is a .300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Stephen Brault.
Josh Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Bell.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Hannes Wagner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Robbie Erlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with rubber.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. In tight with the slider. 2-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. One out and a runner on second base. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home is high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. McCutchen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So striding in, Dave Parker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. pulled toward right center field. Finley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box now, Jason Kendall, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Yohan Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 42.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch, And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Still only one out in the inning. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Pirates 2.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 42, Patel.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Steve Finley.
Now batting, Steve Finley. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Nick Ahmed comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Kendall waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Pirates 2. Stephon Crichton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 42, Stephon Crichton.
Adam Frazier is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Frazier.
Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Right,
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Finley is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Stargell. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just inside. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Hector Rondon comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the two runners in scoring position.
Number 42, Hector Rondon.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
Rondon is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Outside, 3-0 now. Runners at second and third with two gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Pirates 3. Blake Cederlin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Lee. Here comes the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker will wait on it. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
One gone down the Arizona seventh, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0. ball, no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Christian Walker will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Stephen Vogt. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
The catcher, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Line to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish in the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate now, Bill Mazeroski, and he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, Colin Moran, lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Peterman.
Gregory Polanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Gregory Polanco.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Hannes Wagner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Pirates strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Michael Feliz.
Stepping up to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 42, David Travolta.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
Ready with the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Steve Finley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Runners on first with one down. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Andrew Chafin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Andrew Chafin.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
In now, Dave Parker.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Up high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
To the plate now, Jason Kendall, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike, and he chased it in the dirt. Vogt gathers, throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luke Weaver earns the win, his second. Chris Archer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Andrew Chafin records the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.